welcome to our second episode of the Accapella talk show here on the Accapella. I'm your host, Love Grace, and I've been joined by one harmony gentleman. You are welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's start by knowing one another. I'm Love Grace. So we'll start from here. We can introduce ourselves.
Thank you. My name is Dan Sosa Kenya, and I sing baritone in this group so-called one harmony. I also sing first tenor.
Okay, baritone and first tenor. Yes. Amazing.
My name is Krenzim Chepeshi. That's my surname. I sing bass.
Okay, I am Blessing Chani, and I sing baritone and second tenor. I happen to be the director for this group. Sure.
My name is Stephen Milanzi Jr. Yeah, I'm the secretary treasurer for this group, and I sing second tenor baritone and percussion or beatbox.
Okay, I've never heard that one. That's amazing. Where's the chairperson?
Okay, I'll take this opportunity also to introduce our friends who are not here with us. Actually, we're a group of 8, and we have Jacob Mwale, who happens to be our chairperson. Yeah. Jacob Mwale sings baritone for us, and then there's Musonda Chalawila. Musonda Chalawila also sings bass with Crazy. And then we have Felix Chansa, who happen to be our main first tenor. So they do it with Danny Souza. So the other person is Trevor Musonda. He sings second tenor and first tenor for us. So as you have seen, we are 8 currently who are singing, and then we have 8 voices. So we have 2 on each voice. There's 2 baritone, 2 second tenor to balance out.
So this is for backup.
Exactly.
Okay, so there you have it. This is One Harmony, and we're going to be chatting with them throughout the show. Please make sure that you watch and you do not go anywhere. So One Harmony, to start with, what is One Harmony all about?
Thank you. One harmony. The main or the purpose of being one as One Harmony is to preach the gospel through music and to bring people closer to Jesus and to prepare people to the kingdom which is at hand to come.
Okay. So
yeah, just to add up what Brother Danny has said.
Okay.
Yeah, One Harmony is all about preaching the gospel through music. So as One Harmony, we've taken a step further to also preach to non-Adventists.
Right.
Yeah, we want our message also to reach those who are not Adventists out there. So mainly, each and every year, we do minister in Pentecostal churches.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So, and do we have founders?
Yeah,
Would like to know what happened is trouble.
As far as I can recall, One Harmony started in 2001.
That's a long time.
Yeah, that's been a long time.
Okay.
Yes. As one of the founder members, and we were with Brighton and Temwani Manipilo. Okay. Yeah, this group started way back from Ganaton Church, where we were singing in a singing band. So we thought of, no, let us do this thing. Let us come together and make this group. And then previously used to be called Universal Harmony. Yeah, that was our first name when we started. So those members are not here anymore due to other engagements to do with work, so they left. So we are here, yes.
Okay, so he is the one of the founders of One Harmony, and I guess he's going to be answering most of the questions.
Apparently the only one now.
So, like, completely, how many are you? How many are you comprised of as One Harmony?
We are 8.
You're
we are 8.
Mm-hmm.
Though we have other ex-official members.
Okay.
Yeah, that are not singers. We have patron, and we have the manager.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll introduce them on a later stage.
So I'm having half the crew with me here, and why the name One Harmony?
Okay, the reason why we came up with the name One Harmony is because...
Do you have that sweet harmony?
Yeah, we do have that sweet harmony. How we came up with the name One Harmony, when you read Acts chapter 2 verse 1, when the day of Pentecost had fully come, the people were all in one accord.
One Harmony.
And in one harmony. Yeah, so since we came from different places, different backgrounds, then came together, having one vision and one goal, which is to preach and reach out there.
So initially, if there's a group out there, initially you just have to preach, you know, and spread out the gospel. One Harmony has said they sing in different churches, not just Adventist church, which is an amazing thing because the gospel has to be like spread out to everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your objectives as One Harmony?
Yeah, sure. We also have One Harmony, our mission statement is actually adopted from the doctrine of the Seventh-day Adventist, which is derived from the book of Matthew 28, verse 19, to say, "Go ye therefore." So we have been sent as One Harmony to preach through music to many people out there. It could be the lame, the blind. We have to reach out to them. So it's not only in this city or at this church, but we have the mandate to preach to all the world, preaching the message of the love of Christ, the return of Christ as he comes to prepare the hearts of the people. Yeah, through music. We believe music is a tool that we can use, and we have testimonies to that, to attest to the fact that music has got a very important and influential part in the society.
Well, that's a very powerful mission statement, and I can't add more than that. So, what type of a cappella music do you sing?
Thank you very much, Grace, for that question. We don't just do one type of music. We do many. We can do R&B, we can do pop, we can do reggae, we can do rumba.
Wow.
Any type of music.
Okay.
Yeah, just to add upon what Crazy has said. Yeah, we more outgoing and we love to experiment things. Yeah, us being a group that is more on the outreach side, we do sing in different places. Yeah, sometimes we're invited to sing at a Catholic church. Sometimes we're invited to sing at a Pentecostal church. So we do our music that will suit that particular audience that we're singing to. So you'll find that when we used here, we sing sound of gospel, and then we'll incorporate a little bit of jazz, but most of the arrangements that we do are homegrown.
But it's still based a cappella music.
Yes, it's a cappella music. We do also instrumentals.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done a lot of. The first album was much with the instrumentals. So we're not One Harmony a cappella. No.
Okay.
We are One Harmony.
Okay.
The music changes according to the particular audience that we're going to present.
Now that they have me as their people.
He's able to do that.
Oh, really? That's amazing. All right, that is One Harmony, and we're still talking with them. Do not go anywhere. We'll go for a short break. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Accapella.
All right, thank you for being with us, and we're still with One Harmony, and we have amazing listeners to these guys. They have a lot to tell us. So, guys, how do you describe your music?
How do we describe our sound? Okay, our sound is, we can call it unique because we testify. People have said that.
It's
okay, you guys sound, yeah. You know, last year we have this sound that you will tell like, oh, this group sounds that. But we take an approach where we outline our music to sound in a certain way. And I would say our sound has improved. Yeah, because over the years we've been singing and practicing. Obviously, with that continuity, you expect that change. You expect that growth. And also the ideas on our music. We're also learning new things each and every day. So yes, definitely the sound has improved. And we are looking forward to more improvement in the coming project.
Okay, right. So I would like to know who arranges the music. Do you people write for yourselves the songs, or do you have somebody outside who does the music writing for you guys?
Thank you. Most of the songs that we sing as One Harmony, they are rearranged by us.
Okay.
And to be specific, we have people that rearrange songs for us.
Okay.
For example, like this guy, my brother here, Danny, is a very good composer. And we have my director, Blessings Chani. He is a very good composer. And we have Felix Chansa is not here with us. He's a very good composer as well.
Okay.
Then we have Trevor Chan. Those are the people that rearrange songs and compose songs for the group.
Amazing, amazing. So what influences your music style?
Okay. When One Harmony began, like in the early 2000s, the groups that used to influence One Harmony, the Levites, City Prophets, and the Peregrines. Yeah. Then later on, as the sound improved, like the director had earlier alluded, when the sound had improved, then the groups that started influencing us had changed. So the groups that now influence us, we have Stand from Zimbabwe, then we have the Just Six from South Africa, then we have Naturally Seven. Yes, those are the groups that actually influence One Harmony, apparently.
Okay. So, I mean, it seems like you guys have really been having a very nice journey all along. So do you guys have any challenges as One Harmony? What kind of challenges have you faced? If there's any, how do you resolve them?
You would understand, One Harmony is a self-sustained group.
Okay.
We sustain ourselves. What do I mean? We all support this ministry with whatever we have ourselves. We don't have sponsors that we may know. Of course, we may have well-wishers. What am I trying to get at? We have financial challenges sometimes. So those financial challenges may pull us a bit here and there, depending on what we want to do. We have dreams to say, okay, we need to record our next album in the United States.
Wow.
But
That's a dream.
the financial issue will come in. Then other financial challenges, other challenges that we incur as we go in our journey has to do with the coordination between ministry and church responsibilities. You may believe me, we have different positions that we serve in our church. Yes, I'm an elder, and then I've also been choristering. Dan is a deacon there. So you will find that we have an invitation. We are a busy group. We travel a lot. Yeah. So you'll find that whenever we are invited somewhere, and then our brother has to do something. Let's say, like Felix, most of the time is serving this year. You find that he's having a whole communion, so that kind of thing. Hope you understand. So those are some of the challenges that come to do with ministry. Then the other thing is where to coordinate between the church program and the trip that we have to make to attend to a particular invitation. Yeah, so those are many of the challenges that we have. Except there could be personal challenges, but as a group, mostly that's what we go through. And then to the next question that you said, how do we solve them? Dan can answer.
How we solve this problem,
Yes.
actually, everything has to be done by God Himself.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are some things that goes beyond our control, but God Himself is able
He
to
always
control
comes
everything and to bring everything into the normal thing as a group. So, as a group, as One Harmony, we still have some other members which are family members, and as we are not yet getting to that thing, the thing is how to divide time of the program as for One Harmony and our families. So it is so difficult, the schedules are different with our brothers here.
Okay.
So
I believe, I want to believe, knowing that you are 8, I believe each voice has like 2 members each.
Yeah.
So if another member is a bit tied up with church programs, do you still get another member and still go for invitations?
Yes, for sure. For sure we do. And that's why we used to be four. We started as a quartet. Yeah, but due to these challenges that we mentioned, commitments and other things to do with work and everything, we thought, no, let's have our ministry go forward. That's how we came up with the idea of backing up each voice. But in the near future, we're looking at having an academy, I would say. An academy is where we have, say, a set of young men who are able, like a nursery, who are able to come in and fix in where we are getting lacking in terms of membership and all that. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Continue watching. We're going for a short break. We'll be right back.
You're watching the Accapella.
Thank you very much for being with us at the show. So I want to know, what other activities do you do as one? And does the music go beyond singing, or it's just limited?
Thank you, Grace, for that question. Actually, as one harmony, we have other activities that we do incorporate to just spicing up the ministry. We do soccer. We'd come up and say, okay, guys, let's play with selected brothers. Or let's do, we do such. We also do outings. We take a picnic with our families. We go chat, eat, enjoy ourselves. We swim, yes. He's a very good swimmer in fact. So we also do just attend, visit each other, pray together, and we also encourage one another by means of identifying the people that need to be prayed for, have Bible study with them. We do that. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, just to come in, we also do hospital visitations.
Okay, that's amazing.
Yes, and when they announce in church to say these people are sick,
we go
as one
stage
harmony,
there,
we go,
we sing, we pray with them.
pray with them, encourage them. Yes.
I mean, that's amazing. And are you guys tricky to your music, or do you go beyond your music style?
Yeah, like we said earlier, we do experiment a lot of things because we want to at least reach out to the soul, so you would understand to say, okay, where we're going, this is what they love. So we try to do something in that direction.
Okay, so when you're with the Romans, do what the Romans do?
Yes, mostly, but we stick to our message.
All right.
We mention genres, we mention styles, but our message still talks about Jesus, nothing else.
Right.
We can't do secular, we can't do these are traditional songs or what, but we stick to the message, which is the message of one harmony, oneness, and believing that Christ is returning and we need to change our ways.
Okay.
Yes.
Looking at the busy schedules of you guys as one harmony, already we have like a shortage of 4 people.
Yeah.
How do you balance music, work, and family?
That question also comes to me as a family man. Apparently, I'm the only family man here. So I'll take this question. But for information, friends, Dan is coming up with the wedding very soon. So,
We are going to dance.
let's pray for him. Let's pray for his fiancé.
Okay.
We're
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much.
So the other 4 friends that are not here with us, they're all married.
Okay.
So the majority of us are married men with children. So how do we balance that plus work? Okay, it's quite challenging because, for a man you have to work, you have to look after the family nicely, you have to also
Family time.
you also have to do work here. So I think what all goes is the passion that one has to the ministry. It's become part of our lifestyle. In as much as I have work, I have church, I have the Lord, I have my family. I also have one harmony on the list of things.
This is another family.
I can't go a week without
Meeting
anything to do with one harmony.
Oh.
Yes. So basically, we balance them. I think how we do balance them is the effectiveness in communication.
Oh, yeah. Very
Once we plan our communication well, we tend to balance up the programming. Those are issues. So effective communication has really helped us, though we have those challenges where one is not due to commitments. Sometimes we have a lot of friends, like Felix in this case is working from Kazembe.
Wow.
Yeah, to
that's
travel
really far.
yesterday. Yeah. So we have Jacob who travels around. You find that he's working from South Africa for a week. Yeah. I myself, sometimes I'll find myself in a place where it's far to attend the rehearsals.
So it's commitment.
Commitment, the passion,
and the
to do,
passion
and
and
then the
communication.
effective communication.
All right.
Okay, how I manage? It's, yeah, like he alluded, planning, proper planning.
Oh, yeah.
I plan. I know that on Sunday I have practice in the morning. I know that Wednesday around 17:30 I have practice. And on Friday around 17:30 I have practice. So what do? I make a time management for my week.
Okay.
Yes, I usually plan for my week on a Sunday like today, so I'll plan how my week will be. So I need to include Monday, which is tomorrow, and Wednesday, Friday, to say I have practice this particular day. So I need to make time and have time to attend.
So communication and being committed to what you do is the key to being a good music group, huh?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So, what projects do you have? What projects are you working on as One Harmony?
Okay, we have a number of projects.
Okay.
Yeah, we just next month we want to release a single and a video.
Wow.
Then by the end of this year we're working on an album project where we want to incorporate even other arrangers and songwriters to help us with this big project. It's going to be big.
Mr.
In fact, there are a lot of programs that we are planning to do. We also intend to make an orphanage to help those people or the vulnerable people that you've seen going around the streets of this town.
Wow.
So we need to help them. It's our noble cause.
Oh, yeah.
As for us as One Harmony to help them. Yes.
So, where do you see yourselves from 10 years, 5 years from now as One Harmony?
We're gonna be big.
Tell us.
Very big.
Give us.
Our dreams are actually shared. We share. We have a very good chairman. We have leadership skills. Yeah, of course, the whole executive. Together, we engage ourselves in trying to understand what we are looking forward to do and where do we want to be in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just to answer that question, in as much as we are growing, we have a vision to be at a place where they will say, okay, One Harmony is from Zambia and we're able to be seen globally. So our vision is not just here in this city or in Zambia, but we have to go beyond. Our ministry, we want to push our ministry globally. So most of the dreams and plans that we have are to take us international. Why do I say that? There are people in China who haven't heard about Christ. God has us to preach to them. So basically we even intend to go into languages that people will not think is from Zambia. Yeah, just to try and take Christ to them. If it would take us to sing Spanish or Portuguese or Chinese, we will definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Danny said, we have a heart for the vulnerable. Yeah, we've done a number of charity concerts, and then we've identified that people that we can work with. So in our next vision or things that we have planned is having an orphanage where we can at least do ministry for these people. And then also we plan on we have ideas and projects that we want to do that will be able to sustain ourselves.
You're watching the Accapella.
Thank you for staying tuned with us. We still have One Harmony and we're still talking to us. So One Harmony, do you have plans of expanding the group?
Yeah, we do have expansion, and then we have so much spaces to be expanded.
Okay.
What I mean is, as One Harmony, we see that we need a lot of people to work with. So the areas that we need to expand is the communication team.
Okay.
Yeah, to do with the cameras and everything, the videographers, all that. So we're actually extending this invitation to you guys at Accapella Talk Show.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
So those are areas that we are expanding, and then we are also looking for a manager,
Okay.
because our previous manager, we couldn't continue with him, so we are also expanding in that area.
Okay.
But to do with voices and people singing, I think we are not for now, because we just did that.
I was almost saying, can you excuse me?
Yeah, so that's basically it. Expanding in these other departments, like I've said.
All right. So the next question. Are you ready? What do you think has been the changes from looking at how things have changed in the acapella industry? Long time ago, it's not used to be like right now. Things have changed a little bit. What do you think? These changes, do you think they are beneficial?
Yeah, the changes are really beneficial because when you look at how Heritage used to sing now, it's not how a cappella groups are singing now. When we look at Stand and Heritage, yeah, there's
That's
Yeah,
true.
we're moving with generation, right?
generation. Yeah. So the challenge that's there is okay. Actually, I can't even call it a challenge but it can be a challenge because when you want to start up a group, an a cappella group, you need to put in more effort and time so that you reach the current standard of singing, so that people can appreciate the music.
Yeah, just to add on what Steve has said, I think there's a lot of change from the time we started. From the time music started. I think it's easy now to do music quick, because back then we didn't used to have apps that we are using, the smartphones that we have now. It's easy to arrange a song and then send it to your friends to learn, and then you just consolidate. But way back, it never used to be like that. So with these changes that have come across, I think it's easy to do a cappella and to do music or ministry. Yeah, there are a lot of changes that have fallen in place with time. Yeah, but actually that's one of them. Technology has advanced and it's easy. Sometimes we may not have meetings. We have situations like in the COVID-19, we couldn't meet. But we could practice on the Zoom. Yeah, we could have a meeting there, try to share ideas on how things. Yeah. So it's easy now. We're able to interact with people in the United States to say, okay, no Akasuba, we have this song. Kindly work it out. How do you look at it? It's easy, just like on phone. But way back, it used to be very difficult for you to communicate with someone in Osaka, for you someone in Australia. So sometimes it's easy for us because we are even reaching out to the people that we've never seen. Just a week ago, we had a crusade that we were singing to
In Austria.
on Zoom. It was in Austria. So with this technology and the advancement of things have really.
So it has actually changed to the better.
It has changed to the better.
Okay.
So much. Yes.
Mr. Danny.
Yes.
And Mr. Cleansing.
Music has really improved a lot, but the challenges that we are having, Ngabapisha Kaja is not.
Hey.
Those people who are Abakulu, they'll think, what's that? What are they doing? Kumanagwa Limbi, Chile. That's the challenge that we are having.
Yeah, so in short, the audience is sometimes failing to accept.
The church
changes
has
to
this, to
Yes.
whatever Dokas says. They're used to that music.
To those.
So when you put in something new for them, it's like, it's happening.
They'll be like Anish Village.
Exactly.
So there's what we call ini Zambia ni Adventist music. But to tell you the truth, there's no Adventist music.
Okay.
Go to South Africa, you find something different. Go to Zimbabwe, sometimes you even find drums and then they're dancing and all that. So we can't really put in a word to say this is the music that we're supposed to sing as Adventist. So that has been a challenge to the change in music, and then how the music has flown over the years.
So what is your advice to to know we have a lot of upcoming artists. We have the firm. We have we have a lot of groups that are coming up. What is your advice, specifically in Copperbelt?
Yes. First, you need to understand the concept of music, because it's a way of preaching to bring people to God. Yes, you need to understand that. It's not the only thing that you can do. No, you need to prepare your heart first. Yes, you prepare your heart, then you understand yourself as a preacher. Yeah, we are preachers. Because we have many problems that we face as musicians. Is when you are doing better. Maybe you sing something which is good, which has been praised by people. You forget the main concept of that thing that you are doing. Yes, you forget that. So the first thing is to understand that you are doing the work of God, and you are a preacher, you are preaching to the people, you prepare them to enter the kingdom of God.
Yeah, just to add on Danny's point, I think to my young folks, we were once young, so today could have feel. But the idea that we need to understand is we need to really commit.
Yes.
Once I say, okay, I'll be a member of One Harmony, you really need to be very prayerful about it, to dedicate yourself to the ministry.
Yes.
And then let's not be overwhelmed by the praises of the people.
Yes.
To say, oh, you guys are doing good. Because I think that's what has killed us so much in Zambia, Zambia and Accapella. Because we tend to take these praises and wear them and say, okay, if we're not to figure, if we're us, no, me, I say for 1 hour, and then that way I would cut myself from learning new things.
Oh, yeah.
So let us be open-minded each and every time. We would learn from this group today, and then the other day we'll learn from this group. So let us be open-minded. Study the music. Go deep into it. There's YouTube now. You can Google. You can find all the information that you need. And then the other thing to my end, I think be aggressive on how you want your ministry to be. Don't wait for someone to come and tell you, okay, no, sometimes go through to say, okay, today for One Harmony, can we feature on your concert? Or maybe Captain Raise. That way you get the exposure to say, okay, next time they'll invite you somewhere. So the aggressiveness to the ministry, the love, the dedication, it will really help the ministry of the young and upcoming.
Steve.
Okay, my advice to them is that let me give them. Yeah. So when you take a step to join the ministry, like to start ministering through music, one thing that's really an important point is that you have to monitor your life as well. Because immediately you start singing, you are now a preacher, you are an evangelist. So your life should be that of an evangelist. Your lifestyle should be that of a pastor and a musician are just the same. Because a pastor preaches through reading and preaching, but we preach through music, singing, that's also preaching. So our lifestyle also should be that of a pastor. Yes, not club, the other day I'm on stage. That way people want to take my message.
You're watching the Accapella.
I would like to thank all of those people who have been there for us as One Harmony. Just from the time we started, you've been there for us, and the support you've rendered to each and everyone as a member of this group. We've been coming to the different churches for the warm welcoming that you've been given us. Thank you for that. Yes.
Please keep doing it. Keep inviting us. We're there for you.
We love you guys. I want to thank you. Keep on supporting us. And like our Facebook page,
One Harmony. Just search for One Harmony.
Sharp what?
Like the button.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. We love you guys. Keep supporting us and always remember One Harmony in your prayers. Thank you so much.
I would like to appreciate Accapella Talk Show for recognizing us as one harmony. It's so humbling. Please, you guys should come back again. We had a good time, and thank you so much. May God bless your ministry and the things that you're doing.
Amen.
Please.
Well, thank you so much for watching. This is the Copperbelt Accapella Talk Show, and I was joined by One Harmony, and I had a good time. Hope you had a good time. Please like, subscribe, follow, and tweet at the Accapella Talk Show and Infinity Plus One Media. I'm your host, Love Grace. Till next time, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Great is the Lord and worthy to be praised. Great is the Lord and worthy to be praised. Great is the Lord. Great is the Lord and worthy to be praised. Great is the Lord and is worthy to be praised. Great is the Lord and worthy to be praised. Great is the Lord. Great is the Lord and worthy to be praised. Worthy, worthy is the Lamb. Worthy, worthy is the Lamb. Worthy, worthy is the Lamb that was slain. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Praise Him, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. To the Lamb. Savior, let thy kingdom come now.